Hey friends, welcome back to our channel. After a long break, Christmas break, I am back with some Valentine's DIYs. So let's go ahead and get started with DIY number one. For this project, I'm taking this little wooden house. Actually, this, I believe, was a part of the arrow from the Dollar Tree, like an arrow sign. And I have this brick-looking craft paper from Hobby Lobby, and as you can see, I didn't even have enough for the roof, so I just cut out, and I'm gonna apply it with a Mod Podge to the wooden board. If you never use Mod Podge, it is very easy. You just apply one thin layer, and I actually heard it's easier when you add a little bit of water. I've never tried. Because it dries pretty quickly, so maybe it will help. But either way, after one layer, you put the paper down, press it, to take all the bubbles out, and then leave it to dry. Some people like to put a coat on top to protect it, but I didn't. I actually like it this way. So now I'm taking popsicle sticks or craft sticks, and I am just tracing out how much I need to cut for the roof. So after that, this is how it looks like. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And then I will go ahead and take paint. I believe this was Waverly chalk paint in a color steel. And then I will paint it. Here it is. Now both of them are painted. After that, before I glue it, I decided to sand the edges a little bit. What you do is pretty much you take a sanding block and just sand it from the paper downwards. That way all the leftover of the, not leftover, but like any excess paper will be sanded off. Now I'm going to use a hot glue and attach these craft sticks to the roof. Alrighty, when that's done, this is how it looks like. I have these dominoes, kind of like a wooden dominoes from the Dollar Tree, and this is a Oops paint that's in this kind of a dusty rose color. I really, really like it. You can get them in home improvement store. I believe this one was from Home Depot. It was 50 cents. And I painted this one domino on the back side. Then next one I will cut in half and do the same thing, painted with the same color. After both of them are painted and dried, I'm going to go ahead and get one of these markers from Arteza. You can really use paint or any really marker that you have on hand. And then I am going to just create a cross right in the middle of this smaller square, and that will represent a window. Okay, when I was done with that, I'm going to go ahead and take the same marker and I will just color the edges to create a window seal and pretty much just to look nicer and create that illusion. Alrighty, for the longer one, I did the same thing and just added a little dot to represent a knob. And then after that, I will use a hot glue to attach these to my house. Alrighty, after that's done, this is how it looks like. And I apologize for the shade that you can see from the light. I did this late in the evening and the lighting was not good. Alrighty, now I'm doing using the same color to paint around the perimeter of the house to make it look nice and seamless. Alrighty, another leftover of this wooden domino, I cut it out actually roughly. I didn't want it to the edges to be nice. I wanted it to be rough. And after that, I'm taking these stamps. I really don't know where I got them, honestly. I believe it was Walmart maybe on clearance or Hobby Lobby on clearance. I don't know, but I could not find my ink pad, so I just went ahead and gotten the same marker that I used earlier, painted each letter, and I started stamping it onto that little wooden piece. And this really worked out. The only thing is just you needed to add a little more marker and press it down, but it really worked out. Okay, I am spelling over here words Love Shack. And after everything was done, this is how it looks like. It looks super cute. I then took the paintbrush that I used earlier for the roof and for the sides, and I'm just distressing the edges a little bit so they can be more visible and look like they're, old and used up. Alrighty, after that's done, I'm going to go ahead and use a hot glue to attach it in the top middle of the house, right where the roof ends. And the only thing left to do, I wanted to add this wooden heart that's already pink on the top roof, and it's sticky, it has a sticky backing, so it's stuck right there. And here it is. This is how it looks like. I think it's super, super cute. I love how it turned out. Tell me what you think about this idea. This video is part of the Valentine's collab. We get together once a month with a different team and different co-hosts. The host is always Leanna over at Leanna DIY, and co-hosts for this month are Brenda over at Rustic and Lace DIY and Ashley over at Crafts with Ash DIY and Decor. I'm going to have linked in the description box as always, so you can go ahead and check out what everybody else created, and so you can get some inspiration. DIY number 2. For this project, you can use any wreath that you have, a wreath form. I actually took this one that I used macrame on, and I really wanted it so the hot glue applies easily on it. So now I'm taking the felt pieces that I already had on hand. If you don't want to use felt, you can use these wooden pieces from wooden heart pieces from the Dollar Tree. I didn't have many of them, so I decided to cut out three of each of these colors. I used my scissors to cut it, but you can use cutting machine if it's easier for you, anything that you want. And what I'm going to do right now, start with a white one and start gluing them all the way around perimeter of this wreath. And I'm going to actually create ombre effect. Now, I did make a mistake. I realized that later. It's not a big mistake, but I just want to tell you now. As you can see over here, I'm starting to layer them clockwise on the top of each other, but I wanted actually to do it backwards. I wanted to go backwards so the lip of the heart, if that makes sense, is visible. As I'm doing over here right now, the bottom part of the heart, so the pointed part of the heart is going to be visible, not the top, if that makes sense. Still turned out beautiful. I really like it, but I just wanted to let you know, if you're doing this, do it counterclockwise, and that way the top part or the lip of the heart will be visible. Here it is. I'm trying to explain over here what is happening. Either way, I think it turned out beautiful, but just wanted to mention that. And I didn't want to add anything else to this wreath. I think it looks beautiful, especially against my dark door. Tell me what you think about this idea. Would you try to recreate it, or would you try to change something? For all of you that are new to our channel, welcome. We're so happy to have you. On our channel, you can see a lot of budget-friendly DIYs, decor ideas, thrift flips, home improvement DIYs, just overall some great ideas that we wanted to share with you guys. If something like that interests you, please give this video and other videos thumbs up. Subscribe, stick around. Please make sure to have a notification bell on so you don't miss any of our future videos. And if you're new, we would love to hear from you. Tell us in the comments down below your name, where are you from, what are your favorite types of videos, craft videos. Alrighty, DIY number 3. For this project, I'm taking just a wood block that I had on hand in my garage, and as you can see over here, it's already stained. I used it previously for some project as well. So I'm taking this wooden heart that you saw in the first project, and I'm just tracing a larger heart. This was just kind of a guide for me. After that, I'm going to be using this nautical rope from the Dollar Tree, and I am starting to glue it, and I'll try to explain this as best as possible. So first I started to trace the heart, but I wanted to leave enough cord or rope on both sides, and you will see in a minute why. So after just gluing it normally, now that I'm on the right side, I will overlap this rope that I started at the beginning. Alrighty, after I'm done with creating the heart, I'm going to take the leftover and I will push it through the heart, the left side of the heart, and then I will go with the rest of it on top. I hope that makes sense. It's almost like creating a knot, except you're not tightening it, you're creating the heart with the middle part of this knot, if that makes sense. But you saw what I did over here. Just slow it down, and you can do the same thing. After that, on the back, I'm just gluing the rest, cutting off the excess, and that's it for this project. I think it's super cute. I love simple ideas, But as always, I want to hear what you guys think about this idea. Which one of these projects was your favorite? Would you recreate any of these? Also, don't forget to check out the description box and the playlist for this collaboration. I'm sure you're gonna see a lot of great ideas. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye, guys.